Good morning, friendos, members of the FGC community, um, all that fun greeting stuff. So, I'm going to be very, very frank. I am very, very pissed off, and I will tell you why. So, uh, earlier in the day, so today is what, July 5th? July 5th, yeah. July 5th going into the night, July 6th, morning of July 6th. I basically can't sleep right now because I'm so fucking livid about this. Demonetize me for all I care. Um, so I got a notice earlier today, earlier in the day, that my Twitter account at SolFGC, at SOLFGC, was suspended. And I thought that's very, very odd because my content does not violate any terms of conditions. I make it a point to be as professional as possible. And then I go and turn the wheels in my head, and I'm wondering, well, could it have been the few times that I had called out people earlier in the week? Because there were some people that were being homophobic, they were being transphobic, somebody was being privileged for feeling oppressed. A white person was feeling oppressed by her LGBT friends, and I was like, no, that's not how any of that works. So I'm thinking, was it one of them that decided to decide to report me to Twitter? And so I decided to file my formal appeal to Twitter, and talk about I everything that I have submitted does not go against your terms and conditions. I just recently posted up a video of geese crossing the street and blocking traffic. It was pretty funny. Um, but what apparently came back was, and everything that I am describing to you on here is on my Instagram account. Heaven forbid. Let's hope that that stays up for the time being. At SOL_FGC on Instagram. So go and find the information there. But Twitter apparently went through the appeal process and they have denied reactivating my account under the grounds of impersonation. So the only adjustment, the only possible rationalization that could have come up with that is I decided to play around, and I've played around with my handle name on numerous occasions. I have done, I've put kanji on there, I have put Renegade Soul, I put my old moniker Platinum Patriot. I played around with things that are outside of my actual name, Derek Simmons. The most recent change was made, again, not even a week ago, because I had been toying around with monikers. And I decided to have the gall to be creative and use DDP of the FGC. Not claiming myself to be Diamond Dallas Page. If you go and look at the side-by-side comparison to what I can show of my account before it was suspended, you can see my actual face is still on the profile, not Diamond Dallas Page. You can see that my banner shows Renegade Soul and some generic graphics, not promoting Diamond Dallas Page's book. You can see quite clearly that I'm from Tacoma, Washington, not 3,000 miles away in New England or Texas or wherever. You can see that I am not promoting DDP Yoga. You can see that I am not promoting Big Cass's video. Any person with basic comprehension can look at my particular profile at SOLFGC and know that I am not at real DDP. Anybody that is able to comprehend, I am not a former WCW World Heavyweight Champion. I am not the founder of DDP Yoga. So why is it then that a single name change, which you could have very well sent a warning to say, this is too similar to another name, you should change it. You very well could have prevented that within your own code to say, you cannot have a name that is too similar to a verified account. You could have some safeguards in place, but you decided to permanently ban my account that I have had for nearly 10 years over a small coincidence. This is merely a coincidence. You chose to... I don't know what you decided to choose, to be quite frank. I don't know what the rationale process is. I don't know who had a stick up their ass at Twitter headquarters to say, we're going to pick on this person that has maybe 1,000 followers, that only posts up professional wrestling fighting game stuff, who has not a lot of clout. I don't know if it was somebody's last day and they decided to do that. I don't know what your process is. I don't know where the jump is that you decided to go after my account rather than racist, sexist, homophobic, other accounts that blatantly are trying to be other wrestlers, like Alexis 1874903 with actual verified Alexa Bliss's icon and profile banner, rather than, it boggles my mind. It really boggles my mind, and I need to have it fixed. So if you see this video, I need you to petition to Twitter headquarters. I will give them a call on Monday, but over the weekend, I need you to hound them. I'm not normally, I don't normally use my fan base to, do my bidding, what have you. That's irresponsible. But at this particular point, it is quite very clear that my account has been unjustly terminated. To be quite frank, it is no longer, the moment that they are saying that it is suspended and we will no longer be activating your account, you will not be able to appeal again. At this particular point, my Twitter account is terminated. And I personally feel that my Twitter account has been unjustly terminated, and I need to reverse that decision. And I don't know what grounds I need to take, but it's something that needs to be addressed, that people need to be aware of. That, I'm not trying to be an egg. I'm not trying to, spread hate speech. I'm not trying to cause trouble. I just want to be able to network with my associates. And I have my Instagram story rant on how important this is, how vital it is, how detrimental this decision is, because not only have I lost my actual connections, I can probably maybe only get about half of those back if I tried. But under Twitter's specific terms and conditions, when your account is suspended, if you attempt to make another account to get around the suspension of your original account, that account as well will be immediately suspended. So basically, what you're trying to say is that I am banned from Twitter for having similar initials to a verified pro wrestler. And that's not fair. That is absolutely 100% unjustly unfair. And I really, really hope that something gets done about this.